Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and we are live and in effect as a report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Yes, indeed. What a day we had in the precious metals markets, and we are going to answer some comments and see what you guys are saying about a lot of different things here as we peruse and see what's happening. Good to see you guys. We got Steve LaPointe is here with us tonight. Good to see Steve. Welcome to you and to Carrie Tarrant is here. Master Blaster is here. Prospector James Marshall is with us as well as Andon Andreev. Good to see you. I think you're new here. Good to see new folks pop in as well. Zephiel is here too. Good to see Matthew Crustlife. Good to see Jimmy as well. So let's get into some of these comments and see what they're saying. And we've got Renee Penneater 9339 says, had all my life a small coin collection from my father. Have seen the years when gold did nothing but always understood what its real value was. It protects your wealth in bad times. All my life savings in gold since 2020. I'm 57 now. How many books will be written about Trump? Interesting times to say the least. You're exactly right, Renee. True that. Very good. Glad you've been holding on for a while. That's great. Yes, and it was a while where gold was very stagnant for quite a long time. It certainly isn't these days. All right, very good. Sean Progress says here, this was a minor pullback. We may see low $20 again in March if we are lucky. I don't think we're going to see that now. I would be very surprised, especially considering what happened today. But anyways, let's see here. Baron says, I'm still hoarding like the bricks. Prices are fake. Love me some Eagle Hearts. Yeah, the Eagle Hearts are very nice for sure. B. Taylor is here. Good to see you. Appreciate you checking the live. And let's see here. And we've got this. We've got Cybercurrent Twitcher says, funnily enough, my Russian gold reserves have mostly been depleted. Oh, man. I'm down to under an ounce now after converting the rest into British gold. Okay, wow. All right. I only have one piece of Russian gold. Would like to get one of their bullion coins. That'd be pretty cool with the St. George and the dragon. I think that would be interesting to have. All right. Tom Larson is with us as well. JM Unleashed is here. Good to see you, JM. And let's see here. We've got Justin Sartain says, I think the central bank demand around the world will more than cancel out one other country selling. I could not be more bullish about the metals. Yes, no, you're right. Especially all this stuff that's being patriated back into the U.S. Although, it has had an effect on the markets, that's for sure. The prices are rising. They are up, and we'll see. All right. Yeah, let's see here. Trump is going after the Fed. If he nationalizes or eliminates it, what will happen to gold price? Yeah, it's going to be a tough move to make that happen. But I think that if he was to do that, I don't know that it would have that dramatic of an impact on price. Although revaluation of the dollar may be the other thing that could bring it in line. We'll see. I don't know. It's tough to say. It's uncharted territories. I don't want to say one way or the other what's going to happen to the price. But I think we'd be more worried about the dollar than gold and silver. But I think what would happen with that, a revaluation, which means that gold's price may actually go down, believe it or not. But the dollar would be worth a whole lot more because it could be backed by gold. Can you imagine that? If we went back to the Mint Act of 1792 and revalued the dollar based off of those standards, that would be something. Would it be a shock to the system? Biblical Fellowship says here, I'm thinking gold is going to pull back to about $2,600 an ounce, and I think that's an appropriate value. But of course, it's my opinion, yes. Well, we shall see. We'll see what happens with that. There is a possibility, but you never know. Most people are bullish. Most everybody is bullish on gold these days. All right, here we go. We got, she's jumping the gun. Louise is calling us back early. She's supposed to call us at 6:15, but she just stopped. She left me 2 messages. It was crazy. Hello?
Yes, hi.
Hi,
How you doing,
hi.
Jim? I know I called you a little early there, but
You were
I
excited
just
to get a
needed.
hold of me, weren't you? You had, you know what I mean? I appreciated that you left me those long messages, but every other word was like, just like, you know what I mean? And
Really,
yeah, I
really.
couldn't
Oh,
get in it.
wow,
I
wow.
mean, and I do
Oh,
love it
okay.
when
I
people
mean,
leave me messages,
I had
but
a bad sore throat. Maybe that's why
yeah, I know I do
I
too. I've
couldn't
got the
finish
flu.
my sentences. Oh, I see.
Yeah, we
Okay.
both. I think I may have
Hear
gotten it
yourself.
from you
Yeah.
when we talked, because I didn't get sick till after I talked to you
No, no,
last
no,
time.
no. I don't.
I'm pretty sure
No,
that's what happened. I think science is telling us that that's what happened. So I tell you what, here, I'm going to help you out though. Even though you got me sick, here's what you do.
Oh,
I want you to
take
take
care of
high.
yourself, and have a lot of uh, soup and hot tea. That helps.
Get,
Ginger, yeah, that
hydrogen
helps the throat.
peroxide is
Yeah.
the key. Hydrogen
Uh,
peroxide. Take some hydrogen
really? Mm.
peroxide and pour it in your ears and let it sit for 5 minutes on each
Oh wow.
side, and it will bubble
Okay,
up. It will bubble up.
I see.
Supposedly that helps. I've been doing it. I did it about
Really?
5 times now, and it
Oh,
may
I
have
see.
lessened
Okay.
my duration of this cold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, I won't keep you too long.
Mm.
Your email I
Yeah.
have here. Is it Silver Kitty
Yeah. Silver Kitty 47. That's right. Yep. Exactly. You
at
got it.
CompuServe.net?
Yes, that's the one.
Somehow it came back. It didn't
It did
work.
really. It's never left me. It could. There's no way it could come back because it's never left me. I've always kept that email. That email address is
So silver, and maybe it's spelled silver, right?
yeah. It's a very tough word to spell. I can understand why that could happen.
SILVER
You got it. That's right. Silver. Yes.
KIDDIE 47
Uh
at
huh.
CompuServe
Pu. What stinks
COMPUSER.
over there, Louise? What stinks over there? You just said pu. What stinks over that way?
No, CompuServe, right?
Right. CompuServe. That's right.
PCOM. You see, I'm losing my voice. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. As
Yeah.
long as you don't lose your
Squeaky.
mind,
Very squeaky.
you.
COM
Yeah. Yes.
PUSERVE.net.
Pu. That's right. I just tooted. Right. Go ahead. Yes.
Why is it coming back? I don't know.
I don't know.
You
I
don't
don't.
have
Maybe
you
it's
don't
when.
you don't have a
Maybe it's one of
different
those
one.
boomerang email addresses that you take and you throw it out and it comes right back to you. You know what I mean? I've had a boomerang do that from time to time. Every time I throw that boomerang, it comes right back to me. You
Oh,
know?
I see. And
Yeah.
and the name of your company is Megan Enterprises?
Negan Enterprises. Negan Enterprises.
Megan. How do you spell Megan?
It's Negan. Imagine this for a moment. Imagine me.
A-N, right?
Yeah. Imagine me walking through with a baseball bat with barbed wires around that baseball bat, walking into a Senate confirmation hearing. That is Kash Patel, and that's why it's called Negan Enterprises. You know what I'm saying?
Megan Enterprises.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're in New York, right?
Yeah. Parsippany, New Jersey. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Close enough for government
I'm
work.
gonna try to send it again.
Okay, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that.
Any other,
I don't have any other businesses. This is the only one. I can barely keep up with this one. I'm a slow going guy. I'm not very exciting.
No other emails.
I got about 75 other email addresses, but that's it. Yeah, that's about all.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I tell you what I can do.
Yeah.
If this doesn't work, send me an email to the Silver Kitty email address, and I'll respond, and I'll reply to that email with the 74 others or 75 others. I've got a total of 76.
I sent it to the Silver.
Okay, yeah, right there, good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
right. Well, maybe it's just like a puppy dog that gets lost and then it just comes right back. You know, it is Valentine's Day. Did you realize that? Did you know that?
Yes.
And I was hoping maybe with the first thing you said as soon as you called me was like, Happy Valentine's Day, Jim. But that didn't happen. It kind of broke my heart a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's severed. It's torn down in between the two. It's like the cordia tendiae and the atriums of my heart, and the ventricles of the heart. You know, they're kind of placid and they're kind of separating. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, I gotta make some tea. Yeah.
All right, right. Yeah, make some tea. Take some
All right,
cough
you take care of
drops.
yourself
Okay,
too.
you too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's
All right.
talk again on Tuesday at 6:15. Okay, Tuesday at
Okay.
6:15.
All
Okay,
right.
thank
All
you.
right. We'll see.
All
Okay.
right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Got a call from a gold broker wanting me to roll over my 401k into gold, and they keep it in Goldman Sachs. I asked how he found out about me, and he said YouTube. Oh my goodness gracious, that's crazy. Whoa. That's a little bit scary, Tony Erickson. That is crazy. Ask her if he might. I forgot to ask that, Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I'll do that next time, maybe. Maybe next year. Valentine's Day Massacre. And Tony Erickson, that is crazy. I found out from YouTube. That's a little scary, Tony Erickson. Man. That is nuts. Wow. I don't know what to say to that. That's just be careful out there, brother. That is insane. Yeah, be careful, folks, with your identity. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to scare anybody, but, I just, you got to be careful. Register a CompuServe store or something for you. There you go. There you go. FIL. Yeah, try that. Yeah, that would be good. All right. No IQ says, oh, and never say you were wrong. Just say you were mistaken. It sounds better. Yes, well, I appreciate that, No IQ, but I think I have to rip the Band-Aid off. I was totally wrong on this, but I partly blame the sources that I referenced. And the original source from what it came to. But anyways, forget Destiny. I wonder if they were using your channel to get info. Maybe so, but I don't know who would do that. If they are, that's a shame. That would be awful if that was the case, unless there's another YouTube channel you're watching too, but that's not good. And how would they get your number, Tony Erickson? That's the thing. Even if they're using this channel, how would they get your phone number? Even other channels, it could be. Yeah, that's crazy. That's scary. Spring 4522, silver takes the stairs going up, the elevator coming down. Yep, I know, I hear you. That's a good analogy. That about sums it up for silver, seems. All right, a Rim guy says, no one realistically believes there is gold still sitting in Fort Knox. Well, there's still a lot of people that do believe that, but more people don't believe it. And, but anyways, we'll see here. Very good. All right, let's see here. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Tony, that happened to you. That is just insane. I mean, I would ask... Yeah, reverse look up that phone number, too. The broker may have been bluffing about YouTube being the contact source. Yeah, that could have been if it was very, very unless they were specific. Yeah, that could have been the case. It could have been a bluff. Sounds like a scam either way, but yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. By the way, I'm going to try to call Taylor back. Taylor, I think, might be on to me. I talked to him a couple times, but let's see if we can get him on the phone. Before it's too late here. Taylor, another scammer. Good to see you guys. Silver Shelby, good to see you. And the weakness, his prediction. Nice, all right. I think it's $3,000 and more believable than $40. But hello? Okay, you're not answering yet.
Reach the office of Taylor Falwell. I'm not available to take your call right now, but please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I look forward to speaking to you.
Hello?
Hey, this is Taylor.
Taylor.
I'm returning a missed call.
Yes, hi Taylor. How you doing?
Good. Who's this?
This is
Richard.
Richard. I mean Charles.
Right?
Charles. Richard. Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah.
Charles.
Sometimes I go by Richard, but most of the time Charles. Yeah, same thing. How you doing? You call me back from a different number. This is weird, but anyways, yeah. Just wanted to follow up with you about the loan we've been talking about. We were very close to sealing the deal, but we needed to clear up some other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do we need to do now? How can we make this thing an applicable situation? I mean, and by the way, I'm a little bit, if you want me to be honest with you, I'm slightly hurt because I was hoping that when you called, the first thing you would say is Happy Valentine's Day, because it is Valentine's Day. But I'll let that slide this time.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Celebrated last night.
Oh, really? How'd you do that? What'd you do?
I did. We went to a nice Thai restaurant dinner.
You went to a Thai restaurant dinner? Is this one of those?
did.
Oh, I know those places. That's where you go to tie your shoes, or tie your bow ties, and you do that before you eat, right?
Exactly.
I love those places. That's nice. I like it a lot. That's cool. Now, when you said we, does that mean you went with some other person?
I did, yes.
That's strange. Your what? Your what?
My fiance.
Oh, whoa. Interesting, interesting. Is this somebody you're thinking about marrying in the future, maybe?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's a very good possibility.
Nice. If you give me let's do it on a sliding scale between 1 and 100, and let's use percentages. What percentage chance of you getting married would that be, considering what you just told me?
I would say 100%.
That's a very strong, confident number here. You know what I mean?
It is. So I know that you're looking for about 250,000.
That's right? Exactly right. We talked about what this. Hold on, just a second. This might be my lawyer coming in to figure. Let's see here. Hold on, just 1 second here. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? I've got Taylor on the line with us here. He's about to seal.
How are you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going? How are you doing, Ted?
I'm doing great. This is Taylor, though, with us on the other line. Say hello to him as well. He's got 100% probability of him getting married sometime in the future.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Who, me or Taylor?
I'm doing well. I'm talking to Richard here about possibly getting him some money for funding. Yes, sir.
What do you think?
All I need from him is an applicable email that I can send over a verification form that he can fill out, and then once I get that and some bank statements from him, I can send it over to my underwriting team to see what he qualifies for.
Hold on one second. We have somebody else popping in on us. Hello?
Hello, Jim. It's Sherry with David Allen Capital.
Sherry, how you doing? Say hello to Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
And say hello to the other guy who I didn't get his name either, but he might still be on the line.
Do you want me to call back?
No, you can. No, this is fine. It's Valentine's Day, so this is the way we roll.
Yes, you're right.
You know,
Happy
Valentine's Day. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I'm 1 minute late, Jim.
That's all right. We won't hold it against you because Taylor was like 3 minutes early. So when as the law of averages, it works out. You know what I mean?
You're right. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So anyway, did you have some time to look at the website, our different loan programs?
Yes, I did. I spent hours just sweating over the details of the website. I mean, every little nick and cranny. And it was just great. And you know, I tell you what, yeah. Sherry, you sound like such a lovely person. And I believe, Taylor, are you still on the line with us? Taylor? Where's the other guy? There's somebody else still with us. I think it is Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay, Taylor. So Taylor, listen to me. So Sherry here, she's quite a catch, okay? And and I'm telling you what, you told me. You told me a minute ago that you had 100% probability that you could get married to your fiance, but Sherry stacks silver. She buys silver. And so
does she? That's amazing.
So that is a pretty good, that's a really good attribute, you know what I'm saying? And she's a lovely lady, and she's in the same line of work that you're in.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, I'm gonna wrap this up because I actually am leaving the office. But Charles, if you wanna send me over a good email, I'd be more than happy to get those forms over to you, and we can get this process started.
How about just an average email? Can I send an average one over?
You can send whatever email works. Yeah.
Okay. Well, but what about the Sherry situation? What about the Sherry situation I just told you about here? Hello.
For the loan?
He hung up on me.
He's a busy man.
He's a busy guy. I don't know what it is, but I think he's scared. I think he's scared of silver stackers, is what it is, Sherry.
Oh my gosh.
But you should never be scared of a strong woman who stacks silver.
Really? I should start stacking gold.
Well, that too. You could stack gold. You could stack silver. You can even rhodium or
silver is more,
yeah, palladium or
It has
platinum.
a good potential. Yeah, it has a good potential right now.
It's got some nice potential. That's right.
Yeah, projects going on. Yeah.
You see what happened in the markets today, Sherry? Silver went up
What happened?
Silver went up almost $34 today, and then went slammy. Yeah, went boom shalaka, bam bam down like a clown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't tempt me to cash out.
Don't cash out. We don't want that. We don't want to cash. We don't want to cash cow cash out.
Not yet. Yeah, there'll be a time that I need to cash out.
That's right, exactly. Well, I tell you, it's Valentine's Day. You got any big plans for Valentine's Day?
Well, it's really pretty busy here in LA. I mean, so we usually do it after Valentine's Day. Just go to Santa Barbara and hang out.
Nice.
With the family. Yeah, Santa Barbara. Yeah, it's like an hour and a half from our place.
I knew a lady named Monica, and she hangs out on the other end of the area. It's called Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. That's a lot closer where I work. I work in Beverly Hills.
Nice. You work in Beverly Hills?
Yeah, I work there part-time, yes.
90210, yeah. The Chick-fil-A down the street there, probably, right?
Huh? There isn't one.
There is one, right?
No, there isn't one.
I mean the In-N-Out burger. They gotta have it. They gotta have an In-N-Out burger somewhere down there.
Yeah, but not in Beverly Hills.
Not in Beverly Hills. There's a lot of trailers in that area. Isn't there a lot of trailers?
Maybe West Hollywood.
Isn't there a lot of trailers and gang activity in Beverly Hills and a lot of litter and stuff on the streets? And no. Oh, that's Compton. That's Compton. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Compton.
I don't know why I get those two places mixed up in my head somehow.
Oh my gosh, it's day and night.
That's right. You know what else is day and night? 12-hour periods.
What is that?
12-hour periods. In other words, during noon, it's day, and 12 hours later, it's night at 12 o'clock p.m.
Amen.
That's like day and night, Sherry. You know what I mean?
Exactly. To the minute.
To the
second.
Exactly. To the second. I love that. Well, Sherry, this has been lovely, but I know you've got a lot of stuff going on here. But let's do this. Let's reconvene on Tuesday at 6:15, and we will wrap up and we'll see what happened with your weekend. We'll get all the nitty gritty, all the details, and everything like that. Okay?
Right, yeah, that's all we need is your 3 months bank statement, and after 1 hour, 2 hours, we'll get you an offer.
That's wonderful. I'm going to spend all the time you want, so we'll talk Tuesday, all right? Thank you, Sherry.
Right, okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Oh, boy. All right, let's see here. Very good. Thank you. Tony Erickson has just slammed down 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, Tony. Still low under the weather, but I'm going to give you 5 push-ups anyway. It's the least I can do. Thank you, Tony. You are the man. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to get the blood flowy. And that was from Flow Lending. So we had all these scammers call us right at the same time. It's crazy. All right. Let's see here. Okay, Kerry Tarrant says, silver close at 32.13, gold at 28.82. It's still up in my opinion, nothing unusual. Yeah, that's right. Well, it's down. Well, it's down from the open. 32.23. It's 14 cents down from where it was at the open. So that was a dip. It was not. It's still up in comparison, but it took a pretty big move today for sure. Love you too, Tony Erickson. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Lessa Anderson. I appreciate that. And by the way, the Stacking Nerd is with us. Good to see Stacking Nerd. Yeah, it didn't work too well with the matchmaking. I tried my I gave it the old community college try. Shadow work, very good. Do they ever realize they're scammers? Some of them, I think a lot of these people, they don't for some reason. Some of them is just crazy. And they don't even get that we're playing with them, Shadow work, but thank you. Good to see Shadow work with us here. So yes, thank you, Carrie Taryn. SS Hill is here. Good to see SS Hill. Welcome to you. And Steve LaPointe is with us as well. Good to see you, Steve. And Bill457. Let's get to the next comment here. Well, we have a text. Let's see who the text is from. All right. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Hold on a second here. Let's... Okay, all right, very good. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see. Okay, No IQ says, Bambi Slamby, thank you, Mamby. That's right, No IQ, thank you. No IQ, appreciate that, brother. That was great. If it goes down in price, I might be able to afford a little more. Yes, indeed, that's right. I always take advantage of those dips. All right. Salutations, Shadow work. You were the man. All right. Richard Metcalf says, I find it interesting and perhaps telling that silver was less volatile than gold today. Yes, it is. It was interesting. I think that is quite telling for sure that it did not. And thank you so much, Steve, aka Fish. Appreciate you, brother. You are the man. Fish is a great channel. Mike Herrera is here. Brandon Gant is here. Good to see you. And Invade Man says commercial banks get low down on gold all the time here and in Russia. Let's see here. Thanks for making the distinction between commercial banks and central banks. You were right on with the reporting, but the report that you got didn't make the distinction that you just made, probably on purpose to disparage Russia. Yes, perhaps so, and it caught me as well on it. Although, again, I think there is a little bit of nuance in there, in that most of the commercial banks there are owned by the state, but still, nonetheless, great point, and thank you so much. All right, and we've got Funkotumius says here, I guarantee one of the main reasons they sell is to get people in the door. Once inside, they're likely to buy a whole bunch of other stuff they didn't expect to get. They'll also see Costco has other items that they'll keep in mind for future purposes. Yes, and there's Costco's making the news again. Apparently, they're running out of precious metals. People are buying it from there, still taking advantage of the deal and stuff over there. Zephiel, will you ever tour Summit Metals? That would be cool. Although that would require me flying out to Wyoming. But yeah, that would be neat. I don't know. That would be something. But yeah, but Summit Metals, great place. They're very customer focused. I can't tell you how many people have called me or who have called them and told me that they have spoken with Summit Metals and had a really pleasant experience. So there it is. Yes, indeed. Good stuff over at Summit Metals. Thank you. Yes, it would be fun to do. Fish is here. Grilling New York strips for me and the missus. Happy Valentine's Day. That is awesome. Wow. That sounds delicious. New York strips. That's great. If you guys check out Fish's channel, Steve aka Fish, he talks about 3 things on his channel. It is great. And thank you, James Unleashed, for posting a link to Summit Metals. So if you go to Fish's channel, you're going to get some good encouragement, not only with biblical knowledge and good principles, biblical principles, but you're also going to get workout routines that he has and tips. And he knows, man, he's all the good stuff over there with the nutrition and working out, but also precious metals. He knows his precious metals and coin collecting and stacking and all kinds of stuff. So check out Steve aka Fish over on YouTube. Great channel and a great guy. One of the great members of this community for sure. Dustin Miller, almost the same price as gold in 1971. Wow. Yes, almost to $35. That's true. You're right. That's an amazing point. That's something we don't think about. That's for sure. You're right. Exactly. Sign Up is here. Welcome, Sign Up. Good to see you. And JM Unleashed is. Thank you for JM Unleashed for posting a link to Fish's channel. All right. And let's see here. FU Base. Shouldn't Doge audit the gold supply? The USA should be adding adding to the 881.33 tons and not selling. I agree with you, and it would be nice to see them audit that as well, or it'd be audited in a transparent way. Certainly agree with that. Bob Silver, Jamie was doing some tamping today. He's talking about Jamie Dimon there from J.P. Morgan. Yes, indeed. Ominous Rooster says more gold showing up at the LCS due to higher prices, but also being scooped up by buyers just as quick. Now, that's something I'm not saying in my area, but I would not be surprised if we see that happening more and more places now. But hey, you never know. Wizard of Zaz, got it right. Thank you so much, Wizard of Zaz. Dropped an ounce of silver. The spot price of silver, 32.32, 32.22. Thank you so much. I think back and I distinctly remember Wizard of Zaz says, here's an ounce of silver and it's $24. And now he's gone up here. He's been known to do this. And thank you so much, Wizard of Zaz. Very kind of you indeed. 32.22. I'm going to do you curls if it's okay for that. And by the way, if Fish is still here, I'm a lightweight when it comes to weights. I've got some slight back issues, so I can't really do much. And I'm not very strong anyway, but this is a 20-pound barbell I'm using. So it's nothing compared to what he can do. But here's 20 pounds, 32. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And I also know I did those too fast. And, oh, did I say 20-pound weight? I'm sorry, I meant 20 ounces. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. It's 20 pounds. All right, very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Wizard of Zaz. Appreciate that so much. Big test unit, if you go to Wyoming, make sure it's between June and September because it gets really cold in the fall. Yes, I've heard that Wyoming can get very cold for sure during that period. If you do 32 reps, that's pretty good. Sal. It's 16 on each arm, Beat Taylor. 16 on each arm, so that's a little bit, and I'm probably doing them too fast. My form is probably not perfect or nearly as good. I'm sure if Fish was here watching me, he'd be like, no, Sal, you got to do it this way, do it that way. But anyways. All right, very good. I can feel a little bit of the burn in my biceps, what little I have. But anyways. Coins A to Z is here. Good to see you, Coins A to Z. All right, let's see here. All right, we've got Anonymous Stacker. Everything got smacked down today. Profit taking, everybody cashed out. And that is what happened. Everything will be driven back up on Monday due to everybody buying on the dip. Yep. And the profit taking, cashing out, and then take advantage of the dips and buying over the weekend. Yes, I can see that happening for sure. All right. Ibji, Muhammad Ali said he doesn't start counting until it starts to hurt. Wow, that is hardcore. That is hardcore for sure. All right. There you go. On the holidays, we celebrate them the day after so we get all the deals cheap. Now, that is a smart move, Tony. That is a very smart move. Yes, Coins A to Z, I love it. Coins A to Z says, get Doge to investigate these push-ups, audit the push-ups. Yes, I know, I didn't hear you. All right, that's pretty good. All right, Y says, I think American stackers have more gold than the Canadian government. I think so, too. The mystery about Fort Knox and its holdings has always intrigued me. It'd be wild. Can you imagine if they were to actually, they got until July 4th, 2026, so you never know at the rate they're going, they may actually get it, an audit of the Federal Reserve, or of the, well, that too, Federal Reserve and Fort Knox. Travel by thought. A triangle on the GSR about to break out one way or another. I'm thinking a false breakout and then a reverse. We shall see soon. All right. We'll find out. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Danny Don's life. Yes, silver got whammed. I thought it might. Gold got hit too. Maybe next week will bring some good buying opportunities. Perhaps so. The fact that it got there is telling for sure. And before it pulled back. Ron Dotison, a major bank gold run would really spook the price of gold into reflecting true reflection of price. Yeah, and I think to some extent we've seen part of that. A lot of it being patriated to the United States from the Bank of England. So I think we've got that unfolding to some degree here. Let's see here. I did not check out at spot metals very closely, but it looks like a scam. Sounds like it might be. Maybe she's a reseller for them. Some of these places are. It's kind of one of those multi-level marketing scams. So I'll have to look into it and see what it is. David Mantha says here, gold works in mysterious ways. Had my day went as planned, my SCs would have cost me $34. I'll make my way to my LCD tomorrow and negotiate 30 to 31 now, just a matter of how many. All right, yes, indeed. Definitely a good time to take advantage of it. I think that's a buyer's market out there. All right, very good. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sturika, welcome Sturika. Good to see you. All right, Red Crawler with a very kind super thanks on this, $1.99. Thank you so much. He says, thanks, Sal, for the live. Anytime I start to feel sick, mostly allergies, I take 2 drops of oil of oregano under the tongue. Interesting. Okay, that's an interesting thing to have to think about and trying. Thank you. Important to take a capful of cod liver oil every day for vitamin D and never really get sick. Awesome. Well, that's interesting. Cod liver oil. I have to remember that. So many different things. Thank you so much. All right, thank you, Mr. Dreams. Good to see you. All right. Wow, interesting. Thank you again, Red Crawler. And John Morgan says, currently silver spot back down, 32.41, 3.58 Valentine's Day. The suppression has been ridiculous, but now it's just outrageous. A lot of people feel that way for sure. Dave Supers, how low do you think platinum can go? It's really been kind of steady around this area. I think it could go into the low 900s possibly. I don't see it going much lower than that. If anything, the other metals will keep it from doing that, from holding below that. Very good. All right. Holistics is the way to go. All right, very good. Holistics. Yep, the natural health remedies. Why do you overlay fake cereals, Salivate Metal? Why do you overlay fake cereals? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Zephiel. Fake cereals. I like Captain Crunch. Chocolate cereals, Captain Crunch, and also Count Chocula. Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, especially love Cocoa Pebbles. That's my favorite one. I overlay those. Sometimes I mix them together too. Is FIL? So I've been known to do that. Go Silver! Michael K is cheering it on. Thank you, brother. Need bat tail soup and brain. Now that sounds delicious as long as it's got some spices and stuff in it. That sounds like a great. All right, very good. Buy the dips, says Dennis Niemeyer. A good advice. Buy those dips for sure. We've got BA says this. The April contract hit 29.64 during the Thursday trading session. Gold might not be magnetic, but its price surely is, with a giant 3K magnet sitting just over it. I see no reason why we can't take it out 3K next week. If we blow past 3050, 3100, we should see spot hit 3K with a couple of days lag. That's quite a possibility. Fake near serial numbers on your silver bar. How do you know they're fake? Okay, I'm curious. All right. Fruity Pebbles is the Shiite Muslim. That's right. It's good stuff. How do you know they're fake? Zephiel, I got to know. How can you tell they're fake? Olive oil and garlic. It's probably good to go. All right. And C. Phipps says here, woke up in the middle of the night, checked Kitco, and silver was close to 34. Then I woke up and checked Kitco, and silver was back down to 32. Thought it was just a dream. I know, it's a crazy dream for sure. Yep, it's a dream state that we're living in. Maybe I poured the bars and they don't have serial numbers on them. Maybe so. Maybe I got the Zephyl branded bars. We'll see here. Tom Miller, Barry Bowles, good to see you. That's right. That's right, Tom Miller. All right, Dean R. says, silly question, but what causes gold to be so many different colors? Well, it's not a silly question, Dean, and I don't know if you're with us tonight. Tony Erickson is here, so maybe Tony can pass this along to you. But what causes the many different colors of gold is the alloy of other metals with gold. Usually, the redder it is, the more copper in it. The more white it is, the brighter it is, the more silver that's in it. Usually it's those two metals and how the combination, although there are other metals you can put into it that make gold look semi-green. And it just depends on the breakup, or the makeup of the gold and the alloy. All right. Okay. Trump's threat was going to make gold go to the moon. Well, it's pretty much at the moon already, Mr. Dreams. It's right near the moon right now. Jacob Shelton, how'd the peroxide work? Hope it helped, buddy. Thanks. Well, thank you. I think yes. And let me click on his thing because Jacob Shelton. Jacob, yes, Jacob. It has I've done 5 treatments so far. 5 of them, 5 minutes on each ear. And I've also gargled with it. I've taken it a step above. I actually gargled with it 3 times as well over the course of since the last live stream, Jacob. And I think it's helped a little bit. Not a whole heck of a lot, but I think it's helped some. It's not gotten any worse. I feel a little better now than I did then, but voice is still a little bit yucky. And so there's that. So, but anyways, yeah. Trump said he was thinking about going back to the gold standard. Yeah, I have not heard that, but if there's a story I would love to see that. If there's a story, if there's a quote, but yeah, that would be something if he said that. Man, I tell you what, next Halloween is going to be as a Shiite on a shingle. There you go, Big Test Unit. Thank you, brother, for that. $2. Thanks, my friend. Next Halloween, the Shiite on a shingle. I like that. You can probably get some shingles at the Home Depot. Can you buy one shingle at a time? I'm not sure, but anyways. Thank you, Big Test Unit. That's great. All right, thank you, Tony Erickson. Very good. All right, let's see here, and we've got the old dark horse. But thank you, Jacob Shelton, I think he's the one that suggested the hydrogen peroxide. Gargle with molten silver. That would definitely do a number on my throats. Put some Vicks on your feet. Oh, okay, Lessa Anderson. On my feet? That's interesting. Okay. Wow, I'll have to try that. Okay, put some Vicks on my feet. Vicks Vapor Rub. I've never heard that before. I'll have to give that a shot. Thank you, Lessa Anderson. My most important thing is keep my voice. And my voice, as you can tell, of course, it always sounds yucky, but it's extra strenuous to talk with this. But anyways, that's the one thing. That's why I'm trying to stave this off, because I remember last time it took me weeks to get over it, and I don't want that to happen this time, because they may have had COVID, undiagnosed COVID too. But anyways, that's right, Silver Shelby, keep on stacking. There you go. Old Dark Horse, with silver buyers in Europe punished by VAT, do you think fractional gold coins and bars down to 0.05 grams will replace a roll of silver in Europe? No, because not all silver in Europe, depending on where you're at, is punished by VAT. It's only some silver, from what I understand, like in England or the United Kingdom, and CCT can back me up. Britannias are not affected. And I think used silver is not affected. But anyways, but I could be wrong on that. But anyways, I always get some of the stuff mixed up there. But yes. All right, let's see here. Anyways, but I don't think necessarily that it's going to replace it, but we'll see here. I would lobby your MP, your member of parliament, in your country to get that changed. All right, very good. The Thread of Life says gold's next stop is at 30.34 after a pause. Then it goes to 33.50 range, 4,000 level this year on the low end. A lot of people are making these bullish predictions. We'll see. They're right. PC Coinstar is here. Welcome. Good to see you. No IQ. You stand corrected. I stand better informed. Thank you, Sal. Thank you so much, No IQ. Appreciate you, sir. Very much. Henstar 1731 says here. Welcome, Scott's favorite couch, Tolly. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So I love it. It's a beautiful gift. We all know Bank of England's delivery in some cases is now 11 weeks. Is someone smashed in and grabbed supply? I think so. I'll watch the open and grab and go. Premiums will skyrocket soon. They're so low now, yes. But remember, a lot of that is for the contract size bars right now. Ginseng powder milk and honey melt in hot water. There's another good idea. Put socks on footies, and so the VIX doesn't come off while sleeping. Okay, there you go. All right, thank you. Will do. I might try that tonight. VIX Vapor. I think I've got some around here. So what will it do, Lessa Anderson? I'm curious. What will it do? All right, very good. Let's see here. That on all new silver, including Britannia's. No capital gains tax on them, though, when you say, okay, very good. All new silver, including Britannia's. Okay. It's just no capital gains on them when you sell. Very good. All right. All right. I've got mail. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'll check that out later. Thank you so much, Tony Erickson. I'll check that out after hours here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you sending that to me. Grandma's pain meds and sleep it out. Yes. Of course, what's grandma's pain meds? But I have been sleeping more. It will make me feel better. All right, very good. It'll just make me feel better. Very good. All right, thank you. I'm gonna do that tonight. If I have the VIX, if I got it on the bottom of my feet, right? Not the top, on the bottom of my feet. Is that correct? Justin Sartain is bullish on gold, but I think 3,000 gold is going to be here for a little while before it goes higher. I think it's time for silver to shine. Literally, yes, indeed. That's right, Justin. All right, very good. Okay, so I want to make sure, Lessa, that I put it on the bottom of my feet. Is that? I'm looking up at her comment. Let's see here. I'm trying to find it where she said it. I think she said bottom, but oh, she just said on your feet at bed. I want to make sure it's the bottom of the feet or the top of the feet. Let's see here. Red Crawler is here. Thank you, Red Crawler. Bottom of your feet. Thank you. Okay, Red Crawler, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Well, you and then I think Big Test Unit had $2, so that's 7 push-ups we're going to give for you. Thank you, guys. Let's do it. 7 push-ups. Hot jawbreakers. There you go. Hot jaw in the city. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, man. I got to drink some water. Throat's getting really dry now. I just to just tickle the throat with some water there. Thank you, guys. Let's see here. Joey Libs is with us. Richard Metcalf. Well, we got our normal Friday pullback, indeed. Sure seems like Fridays don't like PMs. It's hard to sift through all the plethora of information and know which ones are accurate. Thanks for the correction, Sal. You the man. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. It was quite a day in the markets for sure. Quite a day indeed. All right. Very good. And let's see here. Let's get moving through this here tonight. Good crowd. I'm glad you guys are with me here tonight. We got a good crowd here. 97, almost breaking 100. And yes, and F37 Metal says, wish you a great recovery. Get better soon. We need Macho Man Randy Savage back in full strength. Thank you, F37 Metal. Appreciate that. Hot tea and lemon should help as well. I do have some hot tea, and I have been drinking that, B. Taylor. I think I just didn't have any lemon. All right, very good. And Tom Mullery says, I see different spot prices from all different sources. Kitco is different from what Monument Metals displays. What is authoritative source? The actual benchmark spot price. It is Kitco. Always Kitco. That's going to be the best place, the most popular place. There are others, but basically they're all derived from where Kitco derives, which is TradingView. And they always just show it with a different benchmarks based off of the dollar. Oanda is the one they use. Yep, I've been taking vitamin C as well, too. But thank you so much. Yes, indeed. All right. So, yes, thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. It is Kitco. All right, Fish says, Uncle Sal, you are the gold and silver standard in eye candy and commentary, aka Uncle ECC. Well, thank you. Thank you, Fish. I appreciate that. You're very kind to say that. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you, my friend. Very kind of you indeed. And, yes, honey. And I don't have any. I was looking for honey. I don't have any honey. I thought I had some honey. I need to get some honey. Avoid. Oh, crap. Well, James Unleashed, I can strike that. I had Mickey D's the other day. Dang it. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that, should I have? Crap. Oh, man. I have heard that before, too. I wonder why that is. Why you can't have fast food while you're sick. Gold and silver, which would you purchase right now? Probably gold, even though I know it's at a record high in between. I've been purchasing silver, but I've had to choose. Just because I feel I have enough silver. I have a confession switch to Folgers Classic Roast. All right, no worries. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Try straight cinnamon. You won't cough for a week. You'll be coughing up the cinnamon if I just had that. I mean, Master Blaster, the price of eggs and coffee would end up being a headache for the feds. Indeed. That's right. Of course, the egg prices are up mainly because of the avian flu stuff. Zephiel, no, I do not have any Novocaine. You probably misunderstood. I have what's called cocaine. I can see how you can get that mixed up. I've got cocaine, not Novocaine. Too much sugar and salt and ingredients in fast food. Yes, and that's not good for. It's not good for being sick. Okay, that's probably not good anyway, is it? Honey and lemon. Stay away from milk. All right, very good. What about lacquer? Anybody okay with me taking a little bit of lacquer or turpentine to ale this cold? Let's see here. Elderberry, yes indeed. They're too old. Those elderberries are too old. I want the younger berries. Anybody know where I can find any younger berries? All right. All right. Let's see here. All right, we've got B. Taylor says, just look up, I just was looking up your rounds over at JM Bullion and Provident Metals. Both are sold out at the moment. Congrats. Any future plans for your rounds? Great video. Well, thank you, B. Taylor. Well, they are still available. Reluctantly, I'll tell you this. They're available over at APMEX, but they're charging an arm and 2 legs and 5 toenails for them. I would not recommend buying them from there. They're crazy expensive. And the thing is the premium that I charge for them is paid up front, and it's only 75 cents per ounce. That's my premium on them. And so they're charging crazy prices for them. And we're trying to get Summit Metals to carry them, but they're working out some details there. I'm hoping we'll see if we can get Summit Metals to get them at a better price. Very good. Let's see here. But yes, thank you, B. Taylor. Appreciate you inquiring about that. I don't know. There was quite a number left of them, and like there was over 100 left, like 120 or something like that. Then all of a sudden it went down to like 30. Somebody must have bought a whole bunch, or they sold them and had them melted down or something. I don't know. That's just crazy that they would sell that quickly, that much of them. I don't know. There was a whale that bought those. I don't know, but that's nuts. It's crazy. All right. Let's see here. Paul Sargent is here. Good to see you, Paul Sargent. He's quite the poet. Good to see you, Paul. Appreciate you. All right. Oh, okay. You made your buy. All right. Thank you, B. Taylor. That's cool. Unboxing on the way. Thank you, my friend. So you were able to get some. That's cool. All right. And let's see here. Okay, Rego Silver, glad you're setting the record straight. Keep an eye on silver. Let's see what happens when gold goes to 3,000. Yes, indeed. Silver may, I mean, I don't discount the possibility that there's that silver could break out because of this. And people's like, okay, I'm done with gold. I'm gonna move to silver, and there could be something happening there. But I don't know. I don't hold out. I don't expect it to happen anytime soon, but because there's not been a lot of buying anyway in the market, so I don't think that's going to change things a whole lot. But when people get back in, that is when we may see it happen. We'll see. Carrie Tarrant says, in the end, we know nothing for sure. The one thing I know for sure is your gold displays are absolutely amazing. Well, thank you, Carrie Tarrant. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. And Dean R. says, Brother Sal, you've got me salivating first thing in the morning. Look at all that beautiful gold. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. And with that, folks, we've come to the end of this broadcast and the end of this grouping of comments. And I want to thank you all so much for being here tonight. And I appreciate your kindness and your patience with me here. And sorry for the coughing and all that jazz. But you guys are amazing. We're going to be back here on Sunday night for the Market Watch. It'll be very interesting after the big smackdown we had here today. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. And happy Valentine's Day. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.